Hey, what's going on, everybody? B here, and it's a pretty good day to log in and use up all your hero MP. We've got the realm bosses that drop all kinds of different blueprints. So if you haven't seen these before, the Iron Giant drops Exalted. So it drops the Exalted blueprints and then the Exalted research tomes. On this side, you have the Marlboro that drops Royal blueprints and Royal tomes. And the one down at the bottom drops Elite, which is what you need to go from Citadel 60 and above, or at least up 60 to 70 probably is the Elite. So you want to hit this one, and then the one that I'm hitting is the Wyvern, and this one drops Divine. So you need this one to go all your buildings from 40 to 50. So yeah, I'm pretty pumped about this. I've been waiting for this realm boss for a while. It seems like I get about 30 on average. Well, on average, 10 to 15 both scrolls and blueprints per hit. Where every 2 hits you get like something like 30 blueprints and 30 scrolls, something like that. So you know, that means you're gonna have to hit this thing hundreds or even thousands of times to get enough blueprints. But that's okay. We just gotta stay up on it and keep hitting it. So that's nice. And we also have some other things. Unfortunately, the Moogle market just closed. It was open for a day. I was able to buy about 6,000 crafting scrolls for 13,000 each. I'm pretty happy with that. The thing is, I leveled up that crafting section, and I really didn't get anything out of these 6,000. But I'm closer. As soon as I get another probably 4,000, I can max out my crafting section. Hopefully, I will see how costly it starts getting, but I'm pretty close. I'm closer anyway. That crafting research section is quite a beast. I'm sure I've used over probably over 9,000, and I'm still not close to maxed yet. Let's see here. I got at least the level 1s maxed, which is good. And I've started to max, so level 1 through 29 gear. And beyond that, the stat 2 is 31 to 40. Oh, wait, actually it's 1 to 30 for the top, the level 1. Then the level 2 is 30 to 41. So I'm starting to max some of these out. Maxes out at 10. So I need to get these 3 to 10, and this one to 10, and then this one also to, I think, 10 as well. Yeah, to get the weapon gem slot Paragon. The weapon Paragon gem slot. If I can learn to speak, guys. So that's what I'm trying to do. I really want these 4 gem slots. The Paragon gem slots. Those are going to be really nice, but you got to max all this stuff out first, and it's a beast. So that's what I'm in the process of doing with my Moogle credits. And also going on, we had a couple things. We had 2 guild halls. We had a Noctis one, and then now we've got this Prompto one. So this is the first time our realm has got this Prompto guild hall. And it was also the first time I had seen the Noctis one as well. I did a couple runs on the Noctis. One thing I noticed, and one question that people ask me a lot, is how long do the titles last? So all these special titles you get from events, each one of these I got from winning an event. And these 2 you get from crystals. Actually, this one you get from a crystal title. This one goes away when somebody else captures the crystal. And this Adventure Core title is kind of cool. You get that from the Crystal Nexus when you have one of your items on cooldown, one of your cores on cooldown in the Crystal Nexus. But all these are titles. And a lot of people ask me, how long do the titles stick around? Like, how long do I get to keep these? And the answer is anywhere from 6 hours to a year, or maybe beyond a year. I've had some of these for about a year now, but we just had a Noctis guild hall, and I feel really sick for the first people that ran it, but they won it, and then 6 hours later, the title was up for grabs again. So we just had the same title switch like 4 different hands over the last day. It was the Dungeon Runner title. So you got to be careful if you're going to really go hard to get the titles. Just know that you might not have it for more than a couple hours. Like some of them, they work like that. I lost some within a week, within 2 weeks of getting it. But yet, then I have some that have stuck around for a long time. So, you know, it just kind of all depends. There's no, you know, you're at the mercy of when they put up these events. But the Noctis Guild Hall, it dropped Noctis AP, which was pretty nice. But it didn't drop enough XP or enough hero medals to really justify, because it costs 3 contracts to do it. So I wouldn't recommend doing that Noctis one unless you really want the AP. And you might want the AP points to max out like the troop armor. If you have them above, say, like 80, and you want to max out the core armor or the core attacks, that would be kind of nice to have the AP. But I wasn't too concerned. I was waiting for a better guild hall, and I think this Prompto one, I'll probably do some runs on it later. I actually haven't tried it out yet, but I would like to get the pistols just because they look kind of cool. And again, I'd like Prompto AP, and I really need Prompto XP also. So, oh, I wonder what these Executioner chests are. I'll have to check that out too. I haven't gotten any of those yet. So maybe at the end of, it'll probably be another video I'll make that, because it's going to take me a while. With some of these, you want to get big groups together and try to clear the dungeon out. Whereas with the Noctis one, it was only a couple of levels, and you could do it maybe by yourself if you have good gear. So with that, if you get first, second, third, or fourth on these guild hall, you get extra stuff. So if you can do these dungeons solo, definitely do them solo, because then you're going to get the most free stuff. If you need to join other people to do the runs, whatever it takes to complete the run, I would try to do that. So if you can do it solo, great. If not, join people and own these halls, because they drop pretty good stuff. And Loon has been nice. She's been giving us quite a bit of contracts lately. So yeah, let's look at Prompto's weapon, because I actually haven't. You know, I did glance at it for a brief second, but other than seeing how it looks, I have no idea how good this weapon is. So let's scroll down. I'm guessing it is a hero level 1 required. Seems like the other hero weapons were. Oh, so we got the gunslinger pistol, and now we, now we have dualies. Nice. Let's see what these dualies are capable of. Nice. Here we go. Executioner pistols. So we've got armor shredding, 15%, attack march speed, 66%, and city assault attack with Prompto. And this one levels with your Prompto. I wonder if this one does too. 15. It seems like a small amount of armor shredding. Oh, that's armor shredding. Okay, guys. So this isn't armor penetration. This is armor shredding. And shredding eliminates that much of the entire opponent's armor. So this is just going to ignore 15% of the enemy's armor. So if he's got 10,000 armor, subtract 150 from that. Wait, he's got 10,000 armor, subtract 1,500 armor from that. That's how that one works. So this is a pretty good, that's pretty good, 15%. Yeah, so they have 10,000 armor, and you have this active when you hit them, they're only going to have 8,500 armor. And then hopefully you have armor pen with your Prompto, and you know, so it might even be better than that. Nice. And then the city assault, 13% per level. So if you've got a level 50 Prompto, it's going to be what's that? 650. At a level 50, at 100, you get 1,300% attack. Is that better than the? So that's more attack than the. What's the weapon I'm thinking of? The Archean weapon, right? Let's see, Archean weapon. Here it is. So yes, 727. That's quite a bit. That's almost double if you have a level 100 Prompto attack as the Archean. So I definitely could use that legendary. I've been saving up contracts. Might be time to use them, though. I also have talked to some people in the older realms, and some of you guys have hooked me up with some information that there is a new guild hall in the older realms that drops tons of materials, like tons of all kinds of crafting materials. So you might get a lot of this stuff in the guild hall, and it hasn't hit our realm yet, or I'd show you guys, but apparently it's in the oldest realm, and also materials to go above legendary. So that's the word on the street anyway. Maybe I should save, I'll probably save some contracts for that. So maybe I'll do like 10 or 15 runs on the Prompto, see what kind of progress I'm making. Because, yeah, chances are I won't get enough to craft a legendary, even if I use all my contracts. So I'll probably save a bunch for that better dungeon. Might be a couple months before it hits my realm. You just never know. There's no like set schedule for when they implement the new features. I've noticed like some stuff we get at the same time as the oldest realm, the oldest server, and then some stuff like we're still way behind. We still don't have the newest hero, and that hit the older realm a while ago. So I did a couple of weeks ago. I got the Gladius unlock. It came with like a pack. So maybe I'll level him up to get some blueprints today. I'm trying to decide if that's a good use of MP or not. I definitely need, I'm going to need probably another 1,000 attacks on the realm boss. So to get 1,000 attacks, that's 1,000 times 1,000 is, that's a million. 1,000? Yeah, that's a million. So I'm going to need like 1,000,000 hero MP. There's no way I'm going to get that. So maybe I'll just save my Gladius unlock for another day. I think that's what I'll do. I'll save him. Wait for maybe a better realm boss, like a one that drops platinum and gold. Yeah, that's what I'll do. But I will burn all my MP on this guy. So I guess I should get started on that. What I do, guys, is a little trick here. I do solo attacks until my streak buff's up all the way, and then I max attack it. And the reason I do that is you get quite a bit of free XP points. I can show you guys my Prompto. The more damage you deal, the more XP points you get. So if you do that, like I did that with my Prompto here, and you know, he got 39 million hero XP from his max attack. So I attacked it like 4 or 5 individual attacks to build up that attack streak, and then I max attacked it. And you can see like 422k for this hit with more hero streak, 461. And once I max it, I did my max attack and 39 million. So you know, it's not a lot when you're talking about billions, but that'll definitely help out if you're a lower level hero. So I definitely recommend doing that. Just why not? Takes an extra, you know, extra couple of minutes, but you get tons of free XP. So I definitely do that. What else is going on? We still don't have all. We have a couple events. Like we got the Behemoth event and then Prompto, but we still don't have any multi-day events. And those are the ones where you really get your gold on them, and you really get all the speed ups and the resources. So I really hope they bring those back. I know a lot. The free-to-play players in particular are missing them, like because you can usually always hit that tier 3 if you're an active player, and that tier 3 gives you, you know, a decent amount of gold and a decent amount of speed ups and resources. So hopefully they bring that back, because a lot of these you can't really do. I would definitely try to hit the tier 3 on this one at least if you can, because this one you can get some good stuff. A little bit of gold, but quite a bit of resources. All this adds up, especially the speed ups, and then even the Beastmaster and Chief Inquisitor chests. I've been collecting these forever, and I still don't have all legendary Beastmaster and all legendary Chief yet. One of these days. But even like these normal speed ups come in handy for speeding quest ups and stuff. So and also mass producing troops on the troop events. Whenever we get the troop events, you can mass produce T1 and Tier 2 troops to max out the events, the troop building events. So that's a way to convert those speed ups that you get from the events into actual new stuff that might be useful. So yeah, Yeah, not a whole lot's been happening. I mean, it's nice today. Actually, some new stuff's been happening. The Realm Boss, and then the Moogle market was nice to finally spend some of the Moogle market credits. Hopefully, you guys, if you have that unlocked, you're able to get what you needed out of it. Uh, they cycle through every hour. They refresh when this is open. So if you don't see anything you like in there when it's open, check back in an hour. Maybe something better will pop up. I was pretty happy to get the crafting scrolls because I really want to max out my crafting section. One of these days I'm going to be able to do it. It's probably going to take quite a few more thousand. Looking, I still had quite a bit, so it might take another 6,000 before I max it out, or might even be more than that. You just never know. The last couple just might be ridiculous. It might be like 1,000 scrolls for like the last upgrade. Who knows? There's probably like one guy who's done it. Who knows? But yeah, so yeah, get on it, guys. Hope you guys are doing good. Kick some butt here, man. Let's collect up all the scrolls you can during this event. I would go ahead and use up a lot of your MP. Maybe you don't have to level up your hero, but I would definitely use up some MP and stock up on whatever scroll that you think you're going to need. So I want to say you need a couple 100,000 royal to go from 30 to 40. You need about 700,000 exalted to go from 40 to 50. And it's looking like you're going to need a couple 100,000 divine to go from 50 to 60. I've used about 100. Actually, I've probably used close to 200,000, and I'm at 59. So probably another 200,000. I would think 500,000 and you'd be good. But you know, it wouldn't hurt to produce more than you need, because at some point you're going to want to level up your barracks or your hospital wards or your banks. So you know, you want to get all your buildings inside your wall up at some point too. So you could always just go a little beyond 400,000. Say you're Citadel 50 and you have all your exalteds, and you're trying to build up your divine. Until you get over 500,000, you're probably good to just keep hitting this one. And same with I'm guessing this one's probably pretty tough too, because it starts dropping less and less as you get to the higher tier. So I'm sure we're going to have to hit this one 1,000,000 times to get enough blueprints. But that's the way it is. It's nice they keep giving us this one, though. I've noticed, and last thing, and then I'll shut this down, is I've noticed, oh, you can get that in a pack. That's kind of interesting. With 700 billion, that's quite a bit. So now I'm not going to see the pack, but I've seen the double blueprint drop pack for this boss. And it's not the worst pack to get, to be honest. Like if you have a lot of MP, I mean, I don't like recommending packs, to be honest, because you just never know when the pack's just going to become useless by some update that they're going to have a month from now. Like, we may never see these bosses again, but this is the 3rd or 4th time we've seen these bosses in this realm. So they probably will be back. I mean, take that with a grain of salt. They could be back. We've seen it 4 times. Maybe we'll see it 5. And it is a pretty good boss for getting blueprints. But then again, you know, I don't like recommending packs, because you just never know. A week from now, they might come out with a new pack that just makes that pack just look stupid in hindsight. So yeah, there's that, guys. Even I don't know what packs to get half the time. I know what packs would be the best up till this point, but into the future, it's tough to predict what they're going to do. So that's that, guys. I'm going to shut it down and let you guys hit these bosses, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Take it easy.